Okay, sorry about that. For some reason my video stopped. So I'm turning it, this is how I had it before, going this way. I was crocheting this way. So it's going in this motion. Then what I want to do is when I come back to my second row, I'm going to basically flip it so that I can come back and then go that way. So let me get my hands right. And you're going to want to, I just let my ball of yarn fall on the ground, so it's easier to just keep kind of pulling on it and let it go. So then, hang on a second. The first two are always like so freaking difficult. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to loop my yarn. And then basically I want to go back that way. So then I'm going to, I'm going to do a what is it? I forget what this stupid stitch is called. It's not a second, God, this is terrible. It's not the, it's like a 1.5 crochet or something like that. So I'm going to loop this around here, and then I'm going to go 2 stitches over. So that's 1 and 2. Actually, hang on. I need to go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I messed that up. I'm terrible. Terrible. Okay, let me start over. From whenever you get to your end, I'm going to do the 1.5 crochet thingy. It's like not a single stitch thing, but it's not the double crochet. It's like the crochet and a half or something. So that's where I left off. So from where I'm leaving off, I'm going to do 3 more. 1. It's really hard to crochet, and if you're like too busy looking in the camera to see what you're doing. 3. So then that's where I left off. This is terrible because it's the first 2 stupid rows. Once you get going, it's much easier. So then basically I'm kind of just pulling this up like this, and then I wrap, here it is, and then I wrap my crochet, or I wrap the yarn around my crochet hook just like that. And so I have 1, 2, 3, and then here's my end, and I'm going to count over 1, I don't even know if you can see this, 1 and 2. So this is wrapped around my crochet needle 1 time, and then I'm going to go over 1 and 2 and hook it through there. I'm going to bring this, it's kind of hard to see, around, and I'm going to bring this through. And you see how I have 3 loops on here. 1, 2, 3. Then basically, so you can kind of tighten it as you need to. Then I take my yarn and I hook it here, and I pull it all the way through all 3 of them. And then what I'm going to do is kind of just tighten, 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 and then just keep adjusting it. So see how it's like, it's hard to do this stupid camera by myself. Here and here and here. So this is a little bit loose right now, but I just kind of play with it with my hands and kind of tighten it. So then I'm going to loop it around again. I'm not even holding my yarn right now. So I'm going to loop it around, and then I'm going to go into the next hole, my next stitch. Pull it through. So I have 3 on here again. And then I'm going to loop it and pull it all the way through all 3 of them. Oops. And if you need to, you can kind of pull up and make it more loose. So you pull it all the way through, just like that. So you have 1 more stitch. So then you go ahead and loop it again, go through the next one, and loop it. And now I have 3 again. And then I'm going to pull it all the way through. I kind of messed up on that last one, but whatever. These are the first 2 rows. Like I said, they're the hardest for whatever reason. And then I'm going to loop it, go through, pull it through. So basically you always want to make sure that you have 3 here, And then you're going to loop it, pull all the way through all 3 of these hoops, or loops, or whatever you want to call it. Probably don't use the best terminology. And then you just keep going basically, because you're connecting this string through that bottom string to connect your top row to your bottom row. So 3 loops, pull it all the way through. And I like this one, and I like the double crochet because it's a lot like this. The double crochet will actually be higher. This one's like, it's not just the single crochet, it's the single and a half or whatever. So I'm going to go around through my next hole, pull it through, and I got 3, pull it through, tighten it a little bit. And this can always kind of be stretched how you need to. And then go up through your next hole. And basically you're just going to keep working all the way around. Back down to, see my holes are a little bit tight, so it's a little bit hard. But you're basically going to work all the way back down to the very end here. And you'll turn it around again. Basically once you turn it around again, it'll flip around this way. And then you'll go back that way. So it's like constant flipping back and forth, going this way, then this way. I know you can't see with my thing, with my camera. You're just basically zigzagging, going this way, then this way, then this way, then this way. I know this video sucks ass. I'm so sorry. But you just keep going. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. And I'll start it again real quick and do a short video of like when I'm done. Alright, ciao.